The game of mirm will be made together with Dragonians. Players can contribute to the quantitative growth of mirm tokenomics by enjoying the game and by producing and consuming resources in mirm. Of these players, there will be some that take extra steps to actively express their intentions in the game and try to rule their server. These would be players we call governing players. And for these governing players, DOGMA will be what they need most to rule their server and gain influence in the game. DOGMA will be easy to obtain as rewards from staking either Drawn or Hydra in the Divine Staking program. These rewards will be given in proportion to the share of either Drawn or Hydra staked individually. The Divine Staking program will control the supply of DOGMA to the community by first distributing one DOGMA as the block reward for one block, then undergoing one halving every 90 days with a total of 3 halvings. At the end, the block reward for one block will supply the community with 0.125 DOGMA, which means that the DOGMA token will be able to achieve stable growth. This is because it will always be supplied to the community constantly according to a set plan and not affected by external factors like the amount of dark steel mined or the quantity of drawn. Also, the Drain program will increase the value of DOGMA even more by continuously burning DOGMA, with funds procured from Wayfarer's item exchange transaction fees and other sources. DOGMA obtained from these sources can be utilized as votes to summon in-game bosses to your server or to hold big in-game events like Valley Capture, Sabu Clash, and more. And as a result of this, governance items like these will gradually increase as the game develops. For example, the governance for the summoning of field bosses and world bosses will be held every 7 days. Governing players will be able to vote with DOGMA to satisfy the set voting conditions. And the number of DOGMA votes will decide on which server's bosses will be summoned. The more DOGMA is used to vote, the higher the server's rank will be, and the bosses will drop more rewards on the graded approach. Like in this example, players will be able to express their intentions by either voting or not voting for governance. Dragonians, the choice is up to you. Will you choose to have all players in a server unite and go the route of coexistence, or will you have a select few groups of dictators with a majority of the amount of DOGMA exercise their influence over the server? Participate in governance and influence the world of mirm with mirm's DOGMA.